Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm James, and today's video is going to be about a tool that I think many of us can make really good use of as animal rights activists. So we go out into the street, we talk to people, maybe we show them footage about what happens to animals in farms and slaughterhouses, and a lot of the time they make a connection, right? They know that this is wrong and they want to do something about it. So let's be honest here, for many people who've never thought about going vegan, the very prospect of going vegan is really scary. It's changing the food that we're putting into our bodies 3 times a day. Like, you ask any vegan if they've got any regrets, it's always that I never did it sooner. But think back to when you first went vegan, you might have found it really exciting. I know I did once I started trying new foods and things like that. My first emotion was, this is scary. So this is a tool which can guide people and make it easier for them to make that transition. I think most of us have used a similar tool before, Vegan22.com or Challenge 22, and that's a great tool, don't get me wrong. I've recommended it to hundreds if not thousands of people, and I just think that Vegan Bootcamp is the next evolution of that. So let's get into it. So this is the Vegan Bootcamp website. It says that Vegan Bootcamp is a free challenge website that will take you step by step towards a vegan diet and lifestyle. You'll be guided through lessons in over 25 subjects such as nutrition, recipes, philosophy, climate, cosmetics, welfare, budgeting, clothing, family, and many more. You're registered for the course, it's completely free. You can be assigned a free personal mentor, which I've done a bit of reading, and that's through the Peter mentorship program, and you can earn rewards as you go. So if you don't know, this is powered by the Vegan Hacktivists, and if you don't know about the Vegan Hacktivists, they're basically a group of about 40 to 50 web developers, designers and content creators who are really passionate about vegan activism, and they want to use their skills to advance animal rights activism. They have supported all kinds of projects like the Animal Rights Map, the Animal Save Movement, Animal Rebellion, Vegan Bootcamp, Meet the Victims, Vegan Cheat Sheet, Planet Vegan, the Rancher Advocacy Program, Vegan Tokyo, Plant Dining Partnership. It goes on and on and on. There's loads of projects that they support. They're all really cool. I would advise you to have a look through there and see if any of them can help your activism. But for now, I want to focus on Vegan Bootcamp because it's been around for a while, but as of literally like yesterday, they've relaunched the website in version 2.0 with lots of improvements, and I just think they're really proud of this and want it to be successful. So I want to tell you a little bit about it. So here we have the home screen where it's got all of the different lessons that are available. Now, as you can see, there's lots and lots of courses. What we've also got, if you can see these little tags here, they are also on all the individual courses, and what you can basically do with those is filter the courses down into ones that just fit within those tags. So let's say you're somebody that's really bothered about ethics, you can filter it to only show the courses that relate to the ethics. Let's say it was environmental reasons that brought you to this website. You can look at the environmental courses to make sure you really understand the implications of our food choices on the environment, for instance. And I can filter the courses down into ones that are just ethics related or just fitness related. So let's say I'm talking to someone and they're really into bodybuilding or fitness, and they agree with the vegan message but want to make sure they're getting enough protein and things like that. You can filter it down to just those courses, so they're only the ones that they need to do. So let's go back to the courses for a minute. Let's say that I'm a vegetarian and someone's been talking to me at a cube, and I kind of see the way that dairy cows are treated. I want to do something more about it. Or let's just say someone sent me a link saying like, oh, you really need to know about this stuff. I decide to come and do something about it. I come to this site, I click on dairy milk. So this is the dairy course. What I really like about this, it's got step by step, it kind of breaks it down into like lots of smaller lessons, and it's got links to like videos people might find really useful. It also kind of cites in there a lot of kind of scientific facts, and where it does, it will cite them. This one here, that's more of an opinion, so that's not like a scientist that's being cited, but they are in there, and they seem to be really balanced, and it's not just kind of propaganda. So I always find it's really useful to kind of back up what we're saying with facts. So it's got all that information, and then when I go on to I go through the lessons, and when I get to the end of these lessons, there's like a quiz. So let's go straight to the quiz, if it will let me. Maybe not. It's even got on this. It's even got things like how to make your own plant milk. So there's a really wide variety of lessons. Some of the lessons have got videos in where it'll just assign you the task of watching about 10 minutes of a certain video, things like that. It'll go through lots of the different reasons why milk is bad, so such as the environmental impacts or the health impacts. It really covers a whole wide range. I know some people watching this video might think like, why would we be bothered about the health or the environment? Because the ethical reasons for veganism should be enough for people. And I agree to an extent, and yet let's say somebody really agrees this is wrong, but they really agree that the footage they've seen is wrong, and they want to do something about it, but in their heart they believe that it's not healthy, vegan lifestyle. Then maybe they're going to reach for something like vegetarianism instead. So I think it's really important that we are able to answer these questions. It's even got some fun little videos of cows in there being all cute and things like that. It's got the dairy scary video that I know a lot of people refer to. So it's got a really wide range of resources that people might need while going through this. And then we get to the quiz. I can go down and complete this quiz and really make sure I've embedded all of that knowledge from the rest of the course so far. Let's say there's something I'm really struggling on, such as the make your own oat milk lesson. I can go down to, I can create a new topic and ask people for advice. We've also got people have already posted questions on here. On this screenshot you can see some of the feedback after completing a quiz, and on the next one you can see the congratulations that you get when completing a quiz. So this person, June, wanted any advice on how to make soy milk instead of oat milk. And then somebody's posted a recipe to it. So it's kind of community building as well, and it's really useful. In fact, let's talk about the community. So there's all these kind of forums, announcements, come and introduce yourself, any discussion, any advice or help. There's a community here to help you. Now this is a part that I find really exciting. So I can go on here and track exactly how many people have signed up with the link that I've given them. So let's say I'm at a street outreach event in Sheffield city centre, and I give people my unique link. So we're not going to go with that because it's hard to remember. I'm going to go with vbcamp.org/James. I can give people that link, and then if they come and sign up, I'll have like graphs here and all kinds of data that will tell me the kind of people that have come and signed up for Vegan Bootcamp based on what I've told them. Now it will also tell me the reasons why they've joined, what their current dietary choices are, and it will also check in with people throughout the process of doing the course and ask them if they are vegan now. So this is one way for me to know if I've spoken to someone in the street and they've gone vegan later. How great would that be that I know that in the last year I've spoken to, I don't know, so many hundred people, and some of them have gone vegan and now identify as vegan. Now I'm not going to track all of those people because not everybody I speak to is going to use Vegan Bootcamp, but it's still really interesting data for me. And I'm also going to show a screenshot from an account that has already referred people, and you can see the graph. I'm going to put that up on the screen now. People can also go through this in whatever order they want. If, let's say, they don't really care about the arguments that people are going to give to them, but they want to find advice on how to make sure they get the right groceries when they go shopping, how to check if something's vegan when they're in the supermarket about to pick something up. This has got really good advice on there that can kind of talk them through it. So one thing that I didn't really elaborate on before is on the community tab, you can request a mentor, which is somebody who has gone through the Peter mentorship program and is perfectly qualified to answer any generic questions you might have. Or you can request a dietitian. So you can go on here and ask for specific advice from a vegan dietitian, and you won't get sort of, you know, sometimes you might post questions online on Facebook and you get everybody putting in their 2 bits, but that's not what you want. You want someone that's actually qualified to give you this specific advice. Maybe it's about a certain kind of micronutrient, things like that. Or you could apply to be a mentor, or if you're a vegan dietitian, you can sign up and help people on here. And I don't know yet whether Vegan Bootcamp are planning on having resources to maybe help support people through their vegan dietitian qualifications, but I think that would be something really cool for them to do in the future. So this feature isn't rolled out just yet, but I have been told by one of the lead developers that this feature is coming very soon. And this is something that I think would be really useful for me as well. So let's say I'm at a street outreach demonstration, and I'm talking to somebody who's really into fashion and cosmetics, makeup, all that sort of thing, and they totally agree with what he's saying about, you know, the way we treat animals, and they don't want to contribute to that anymore. But they have an objection, right, that the makeup and cosmetics is a big part of their life. Maybe they're a blogger or something like that, and they wouldn't know where to start. I could make a custom link specifically for this module. So let's say it's, the link would be something like vbcamp.org/James/cosmetics, something like that. And I could then write it on a piece of paper for somebody and say, this link will take you straight to a course that will give you all the information you need, and any questions you might have, there's people on hand there that can answer those questions and that are qualified to do so. Imagine how useful that would be. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Vegan Bootcamp is clearly a very powerful tool, and I'm going to be recommending that in my video descriptions from now on. There will be a link to it down below. Please make an account, make your own link, get ready to start sharing it, tell people about it, or just log in and play around with it and see how you do. Obviously it seems like there's a lot to go on there, but I think the point is it's got content there for everyone, and people don't need to do all of it. You can tailor what they're doing to just the parts relevant for them. So if it seems like there's a lot going on, you don't really need to worry about that. So yeah, give it a try, see how you get on, and please post your comments below. I'd love to get feedback on what you guys think of it as well. Thanks for watching.